Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Simon Jan. I'm here to fire you up and get you going because we all know we need some motivation like the way we need oxygen. And today we're going to talk about the 80-20 rule and working productive and not just hard. Okay. Anyway, I hope you all had a great Memorial Day weekend. Good to see you all here. And drop in a comment. Let me know where you are dialing from out in Los Angeles here. It's still nippy in the morning, but it's getting a little bit warmer today. Yesterday I had a great time. Hey, how's your week been? Did you get stuff done? How's your week was so far? Yesterday, like I said, plan out your week. Stay focused at it. Even though yesterday was Memorial Day, we had like a little party with my son's baseball team, but still got stuff done. Getting ready. Excited for the book launch coming up. Good to see you, Mitch. Happy Monday. It's actually happy Tuesday out here. It feels like Monday. You know what? Did I just say Monday? It feels like Monday, but it's actually Tuesday. Well, Melbourne in the house, Michigan in the house, Australia. What's up? I used to go to Australia at least 2-3 times a year. Definitely missed the country. So I haven't been there since the pandemic. Miss you all out there. Jasmine, good to see you here. Hey, I'm excited. Got 6 more days under the book. Some of you I watched the unboxing video. Really excited. The hardcover is coming out, I think, today or tomorrow in the mail. But I'm excited. Okay, 6 more days. If you're not part of the book club, drop in book in the comments. I'll give you some exclusive updates. And we got a party. Save the date next Monday. There's going to be a party throughout the day, a virtual book launch party. Do some fun, cool stuff. Also, with over $1,000 of gift and prizes, gift cards, stuff that I'm giving out for free just to celebrate the launch of this book. That took me a while to do it, and I made it easy. Okay, not too many pages, just a little bit of pages, but make it so it's easy to read and easy to consume. Hey, if you're watching live on Instagram right now, make sure you DM me. I think once I end this live, I'm even going to lose the comments. All right, so make sure you DM me afterwards. If you're on Facebook, just drop in book in the comments. Yes, thank you, Jasmine. All right, today I'm going to talk about something here. We're talking about the 80-20 rule. How many of you have never heard of the 80-20 rule? Drop in 1 in the comments. And before I got started as an entrepreneur, I never heard of the 80-20 rule. It actually wasn't the first couple of years. I wasn't even that intense in the 80-20 rule. It was later on that I really started applying this incredible thing. Okay, so the 80-20 rule, if you never heard of it, it's, I think, by the way, they don't teach you this in school, right? 80-20 rule basically states that 20% of what you do give you 80% of the results. Okay, 20% of what you do give you 80% of the results. If you can write it down somewhere, put 20-80. 20% of what you do give you 80% of the results. At the same time, 80% of what you do give you 20% of the results. So basically saying you work on something smart. It's not about just working hard. Do the 20%, you get 80% results. At the same time, you're working 80%, it gives you better 20% results. All right, so I'll give you an example. What does that mean? If you talk about exercising, right, or eating, there's certain things you eat, right? If you change your diet, 20% will give you 80% of results. Certain things that you do 80% will give you very little results. In our business, we work on the focus on the DMO. All right, DMO. There's certain things in that you do, 20% will give you 80% results. I'll give you an example, something that gives you a lot of results. If you're consistent with it, it's so important to be consistent. Consistently posting content, be a giver. That's a 20% thing that gives you 80% results, right? Tons. Now, 80-20 is like just following up with the same prospects over and over again. That's hard work. You got a lot of rejection. That's 80% work. Gives you only 20% results. Now, eventually those people might join. Eventually, but 80% of your time will give you only very little results there, right? So you got to be working smart. You're not just working hard, working smart. I want to challenge you today. What do you need to do? What is the 20% that you need to do that will drive you 80% of results? I know for me, certain things I do, giving value, 20% gives you 80% of the time, 80% of the results. Right? Mary Kay, great to see you, my friend. Good morning. What for you? What is it? Sarah, what is it for you? What's the 20%? Maybe it's doing your stories. Maybe it's doing your TikTok, maybe your Instagram reels. Now, I'll give you an example. Posting content, being a giver, that is 20%, giving you 80%. Meeting new prospects, meeting new people every day, that is 20% that give you 80% results. That's definitely for sure. Working on the DMO. By the way, if you don't have a copy of this DMO, drop in DMO in the comments. I'll send it to you. right? But DMO is something 20% give you 80%. And even in the DMO, there's certain activities that you do 20%, 80%. You can even go deeper. The type of content that you put, what type of content they put, does give you 20 and give you 80. You can go deeper and deeper and deeper into that, right? Your downlines, 20% of your team give you 80% of results. We know that. A lot of your team, they're just product users. Nothing wrong with that. 80% of the team does 20. Do the math. You go test it out. Okay. It's actually proof. And just the last thing to just share with you, if you're interested, is that the way this came out, babe, was they did the wealth. 20% of the people own 80% of the land in the world. That's how it started. This is Pareto's principle back in Italy, back in I think 1900s, the turn of the century. He did a study. 20% of people in Italy own 80% of the land, and 80% own only 20% of the land. And I think, if you whatever country you live in, that proves true as well. Hey, Carl, good to see you here. So challenge you, 80-20. Figure out what is the 20%, the 80%. Out there scrolling on the news feed, spending all day scrolling, not doing engaging, not creating content. That's 80%, very little return, right? Creating the content, being a giver, connecting with new people. That is 20. That gives you 80%. Anyway, I think you all got the message. You're watching live on Instagram. I know your DMO. You requested a book club as well. Free book club. Get exclusive updates. Make sure you DM me. I think if I end on Instagram, I'm going to lose those comments. But you're on Facebook watching or YouTube, whatever, go drop in book in the comments or DMO and give me like 5 minutes. I'll send this out to you. All right, everyone. Hey, that's it. Save the date. 6 more days until book launch. We're going to have a party on June 6th. But today, I want you, determine what's the 20 that gives you 80% and focus. It's about working smart. Go out there, work on the 20 that gives you 80% of return, and go out there, have a positive impact on someone's life today. God bless you all. See you back tomorrow.